Hello, and welcome to Mama Ruth's house. I'm so glad you stopped in. On today's episode, we are going to be making an Italian meatloaf, some air fryer potatoes, and some vegetables. And the whole entire meal, if you're following the Weight Watcher plan, is 10 points, which is relatively low for a whole meal. Now, I am making it just a little bit different than the recipe. As usual, I'll put my little twist on it. With that all being said, let's get started. I'm going to put you down so you can see. I think that's good. All right. So what we're going to do first is we're going to add, I'm using ground chicken, and this is 96% fat free. My goodness, got enough papers on there, huh? All right. And then we're going to be also using sweet Italian turkey sausage. I'm going to use four links. That's a pound, roughly. And we're just going to take the casings off. We're going to just do it really easy. My hands are very clean. So that's all we're going to do. I hope everyone had a wonderful day. I did work today. Tomorrow's Weight Watchers. I'm very excited. Hopefully, I'm hoping I'm close to my 75 pounds. So I'm hoping that's going to, I don't know how close I'll get tomorrow, but I'm at 72.8. So let's, fingers crossed. I did well this week, I felt, eating wise. So we'll just see how my body, what it decides. All right, let me wash my hands and then I'll put the other stuff in and then mix it all up. All right. We're just going to put all our ingredients in. I always mix it with my hands. That's just how I do it. You can choose to do it however you would like. So you can either use milk, or I'm choosing to use marinara sauce. And the type of marinara sauce I am using today is the Kirkland brand. And I wanted to show you this. I don't know if any of you have ever seen this before, but I have arthritis in my hands, so I have really weak hands. And you can just take this, it's amazing, and pop it on there, and you can just open your jar super easily. They sell these on Amazon, so I will put the link down in the bottom, but they are amazing. All right. So we have our meats in there. Like I said, you can either use a half of cup of milk, but I'm choosing to use the marinara sauce. It's a little less in points than if I use milk. Plus it tastes good too. And then we're going to use a cup and a half of breadcrumbs, and the kind I'm using today is just the garlic and herb. And I have a little panko mixed in there because I didn't have enough of those, so it'll be fine. I'm not really worried about it. We're going to use a half of teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Easy for me to say, huh? And 2 eggs beaten. I don't know about you, but eggs are like gold right now. They're going to be really expensive for a while. And then a half a cup of onion. right, got all our ingredients in there. Now we're just going to mix it up. And I usually try not to mix. You don't want to mix it too much because it's you don't want your your meat to get too over mixed, and sometimes it makes it a little more tough, I think. But anyway, not in this particular mix. I think we'll be just fine. Oh, it smells so good. I always tell you guys that, but it does. I'm just going to get all my meats mixed up in there. You can use ground turkey as well, the 99 percent fat free, but this is what I had on hand. So I believe I'm going to have to recalculate my points because I'm thinking I've used my points were for the 99%, so I'll see if this might be another extra point or two. I don't like some of that yucky seasoning look in there. All right. All right, I'm just going to transfer it. I have a pan over here. I didn't spray it or anything because usually it doesn't stick. Now watch, today it'll stick. And I'm just going to I'm going to leave some room for juices and for our topping. But I'm going to try to make it the same. So when you get your, even on the sides over there, because when you cut it, you want it to be the sizes to be the same. This makes 6 servings. And they're going to be a nice size serving. We're going to use 2 cups of the marinara sauce, half a teaspoon of liquid smoke, a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. I can't say that right. Worcestershire sauce. And just a couple of like just a little bit of the hot pepper sauce. You can use as little as you'd like. All right. Just gonna give that a quick little stir. See how easily this all comes together? And then we're just going to spread this over the top of our meatloaf. So I'm going to put it so it's kind of inside. All right. So I have our oven preheated to 3. We have our oven heated to 350. And we're going to cook it for about 50 minutes. I'll put this in the oven. All right, while that's in the oven, we're going to prepare our potatoes. And so, I didn't see that had a little bad end on there. We don't want that in our potatoes. All right, so what I did is I just quartered some mini gold potatoes. And then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And you can use olive oil or you can use avocado oil. whatever you would like. So I'm just going to kind of spritz that around there. Any kind of good fat. And then we're going to do half a teaspoon of salt. And I'll mix it all in there. And a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. You can, these are garlic and parsley is the type of potatoes that we're going to be making. And then I have parsley. If you did not see the episode, I grew the parsley and then I dried it, and I showed you guys how to dry it, and then we processed it and put it in the jars. So be on the lookout. That episode is on my channel if you'd like to see how I did that. So we're going to use my parsley out of my garden, put it on there. So we're just going to mix this together so everything's covered. Just got a little bit of covered on it. It's going to just be lightly flavored. Yep. All right. So they look like that. This is super easy to make, very quick. And this makes 4 servings, and they are 3 points each. And we're going to cook them at 350 in our air fryer for 20 to 25 minutes. And I would stir them in between just to give them a little bit of, you want to mix them up a little bit. So I'm not going to put these in for just a little while because we have 47 minutes on our timer. And then I will put these in and we'll bring you back and show you what we're doing. All right. It's time for our Italian meatloaf to get out of the oven. It smells amazing. So what I'm choosing to serve with my meal today is going to be the vegetables that you just put in the microwave. Just easy for us to do real quick for tonight. I'm just going to open them up and put them in my bowl here. Try not to get burnt doing it. If you don't have time to make vegetables, I feel like this is the best way to do it. Okay, we are going to start our air fryer with our potatoes in it. I got my little air fryer right here. We're just going to layer, let me put you down. We're just going to layer these in there. In a single layer. I was kind of intimidated by my air fryer for a while, and I didn't use it. And then I started using it, and I was like, why did I not ever use it before? So I love it. I use it a lot. All right, I'm going to go start it. We're going to put it on 350 for 20-25 minutes. Our air fried potatoes look amazing. We're going to try a little bit of those as well. I'm going to put a few on our plate here so we can try it. You can see how those just crisped up nice. I'm just going to put a little bit of, this is going to be my dinner tonight anyway, but not this, but all of these ingredients. Let's see how our meatloaf did. Just going to cut a little piece so we can try it. Oh, it looks amazing. I don't know if you can see. I'll put it on the plate and then maybe you can see. Put a little bit of that sauce on there. See how nice that looks? This is not my dinner. This will be, I'll get more, but I'm just going to do it for us. Now let's try it. Let me put you up so you can see. I'm sure my husband smelling it is thinking, So let's try the potatoes. Mmm. Mmm. Super yummy. And our meatloaf's hot. Well, the potatoes are hot too, but mmm. Very flavorful. I hope you guys try this recipe. It is delicious. Oh, super yummy. Wow. I really like it a lot. You could serve it with, you don't have to do it with potatoes. You could serve it with a pasta. Um, However you would like it, it would be delicious. You could even put some pasta on the bottom and serve it on top of it. I use that carbonara pasta, and that you can have quite a bit. Probably, I think it's like, I might miss be misspeaking, but I think it's like 2 cups for just a few points, and it tastes good. Well, I hope you make this meal. It is very point friendly, and I want to thank you for joining me. And again, until next time, make a fantastic day. Bye.